All right, get this.
Yeah.
Imagine playing a video game,
Uh-huh.
but instead of like levels that are already made,
Yeah.
the world builds itself
Oh, wow.
around you
Okay.
as you play. Like it reacts to what you do.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's the idea behind Oasis.
Oasis. Okay.
It's a project
Mm.
using something called
What is it called?
next frame prediction.
Next frame prediction.
Yeah, and we've got a bunch of research on it.
I'm intrigued.
Basically, it's AI that learned how the game works.
So it's like learning the rules.
Yeah, and then uses that to like, guess what you'll do?
It can predict what you're going to do.
Yeah, and then it builds the world accordingly.
So it's like
Ah.
having a game developer.
Right.
That's an AI.
Yeah, but like super fast.
Working behind the scenes the whole time.
Exactly.
Wow.
And they're starting with a Minecraft-style world
That makes
for
sense.
this experiment. Yeah.
Yeah. Minecraft's already all about.
Building,
Yeah.
changing the world.
Exactly. So how does this
How does it work? This whole next frame prediction thing actually work?
Well, you got to imagine the AI has been watching
Mm-hmm.
tons and tons of Minecraft gameplay.
Hours of it.
Yeah, like analyzing every single thing that happens.
So it learns
Yeah.
cause and effect.
Cause and effect. Like the physics of the world.
Okay.
If you mine a block, what happens? If you place a block, how does that change things?
So it's not just throwing random stuff together.
No.
It's actually figuring out the rules.
It's figuring out the rules of the game.
Like a human developer would.
Exactly. But then, get this, it takes it a step further.
Okay.
By watching you,
Uh-huh.
by analyzing your movements,
Yeah.
it starts to predict what you're going to do.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
So like if I start swinging my pickaxe,
Mhm.
the AI can guess where I'm aiming
Yeah.
and make the block disappear before I even hit it.
That's the idea. But,
Okay.
it's still early days.
Right.
Right now. It's limited to
Like how long can it go for?
short gameplay loops. Like 2 to 5 minutes.
Oh, so there's a time limit.
Yeah.
Why is that? Does the AI get tired or something?
No, not quite.
Wait.
One of the challenges they're facing
Yeah.
is keeping things consistent
Over time.
over longer periods. The AI can sometimes get a little too
To what?
too creative, let's say.
You mean it starts like making things up?
In a way, yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
They call it hallucination.
Hallucination.
Yeah, it's when the AI does something
Yeah.
unexpected, something that doesn't quite fit.
With the rules of the game.
Right, like blocks might just disappear.
Oh.
Or the terrain could shift in weird ways.
So it's like it's dreaming,
Yeah.
but a glitchy dream.
Uh-huh, yeah. But even with those glitches,
Yeah.
the potential is huge. We're not just talking about a new way to make games.
Right. Yeah.
We're talking about a whole new way to think about,
How we play.
how we experience games.
It's not just about graphics anymore.
No, not at all.
It's about a truly unique experience for each player.
And that's what I think we should dive into next.
Okay.
What happens to game design when AI is in charge?
And how do we even pay for a game that's constantly changing?
Right. And the impact on jobs.
What happens to all the human developers?
Huge questions.
This is where it gets really interesting, folks.
Buckle up.
This deep dive is about to get deep. Okay, so this AI is learning to be a game developer,
Yeah,
but way faster and more complex than a human could.
absolutely.
What's the tech behind it? Like,
Oh.
how does Oasis actually work?
Well, it uses really advanced AI models.
Okay.
Especially ones focused on vision and movement.
So it's not just randomly placing blocks, right?
No, not at all.
It gets how the world should look and feel.
Yeah, think about how we navigate the real world.
Okay.
We see things, understand their shapes,
Uh-huh.
and we kind of predict how they'll move, right?
Yeah.
The AI is doing that, but super fast and for the whole game.
So back to this next frame prediction thing.
Yeah.
It's like those AI image generators.
You're right. It's similar.
They make pictures from words,
Mhm.
but Oasis is making a whole world
And an interactive one.
that reacts to me.
Exactly.
So instead of pixels, it's predicting everything in the game,
Yeah, the position of things, how they act,
like the physics.
all based on what you're doing as the player.
Wow, that's a lot of computing power.
Yeah, it's intense.
No wonder it can only go for a few minutes.
Well, it's predicting in real time as you play.
But here's what's really cool.
What's that?
This tech could help us understand players better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
An AI that adapts to you in real time.
Right.
It could personalize everything.
Like the difficulty,
Difficulty,
the story, even how the game makes you feel.
the emotional tone. Exactly.
So it's creating the world and the experience.
It's like a personalized guide reacting to you.
That's amazing. Like it senses you're frustrated,
And makes it easier.
or it sees how you like to play.
And changes the story to fit it.
Yep.
This could be huge. Not just for fun,
Yeah.
but for learning, therapy.
A virtual world to help you grow.
It makes you wonder, though,
About what?
what are the downsides?
Right. Every advancement has its challenges.
We need to look at both sides.
Absolutely.
It's exciting to think about. But, yeah, what about the downsides?
Well, one big concern is jobs.
Yeah, if AI is making games,
What happens to the people who do that now?
all the artists, the designers,
Exactly. Could they be out of work?
it's a valid question.
Ow.
And it's not just jobs, right?
Yeah.
What about, like, is it even art?
Yeah. The ethics of it?
If an algorithm makes a game, who's the artist?
Those are tough questions.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure that out as this tech gets better.
Maybe AI could be like a partner
A collaborator.
instead of replacing people,
Help designers work faster.
so they could focus on the bigger picture.
The story, the feeling of the game.
So less game developer, more like AI conductor.
That's a good way to put it.
But still, people would need new skills
Oh, for sure.
to work with AI.
We got to prepare for that.
And what about how we pay for games?
Right. Now we buy a finished product.
But what if AI is making infinite variations?
It's always changing, yeah.
Is there even a finished game anymore?
Maybe we move to subscriptions.
So we pay for access to the AI's creativity.
Not for a specific set of levels.
Or we could say, give me 10 minutes of action.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Or make a puzzle that'll really make me think.
So many possibilities.
It's about finding that balance.
Definitely.
Using AI's power, but keeping the human part.
The creativity, the heart of games.
That's what makes them special,
And that's what Oasis shows us.
even though it's early days.
Yeah, it's just a glimpse.
Of where games could go,
Creator and player.
tech and art all blurred together.
Exciting stuff.
So we've gone from the tech itself,
To the jobs, the ethics.
how we pay, how we play,
Oasis is a microcosm.
of this whole AI revolution hitting games.
And it's just getting started.
Here's something to think about. If AI can build worlds that perfectly match what we do,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean we're predictable?
Interesting.
Is that cool or kind of scary?
It's a big question.
We're entering a whole new world of gaming,
With endless possibilities.
and that's what makes it so exciting.
Totally.
So tonight, when you're playing your favorite game,
Mm-hmm.
imagine if it was being built for you
In real time.
by an AI that knows your every move.
Wow.
What kind of game would you want it to make?
What story would you want to be in?
The future of gaming is in our hands.
We get to shape it.
Let's make it innovative and responsible.
Exciting and meaningful.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Into the world of AI-generated gaming.
Like a topic we'll be talking about for a long time.
For sure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep playing.
And keep wondering.
See you then.